Good evening, YouTube. This is Josh with another crypto update from the garage. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm in a different garage today. Yeah, this is going to kind of be my thing, I think. So you never know, if I get famous, maybe I'll come do one of these from your garage. But anyways, I'm excited, always excited about cryptocurrency. The reason for today is I finally got to buy some crypto. You know, I've been hanging on to my fiat for a couple of days, waiting for an opportunity to buy in. And, you know, today I had a friend of mine that had some Neblio that she was willing to sell, so I went ahead and bought a few of those off of her, and now I'm back in the fray officially. So what I want to talk about today a little bit is, you know, the versatility of cryptocurrency. And what it is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you'll see a lot of messages on a lot of these boards where people are raising their fees because the cost of Bitcoin is so much, you know, when they transfer it, that they just have to charge you a fee now. You know, so a lot of places that might used to have done it for free are no longer doing it. The fees have gone up in a lot of cases, and you know, and that's something that we're going to see over the next few years. There are going to be fees associated with a lot of these currencies, and the battles that's going to be fought is going to be how fast does my currency transfer, and how much do they charge me to do it? You know, because that's always going to be a sticking point with people that are dealing with money. You know, that's. You know, I got away from the banks because I got tired of being fee fucked every 10 seconds. You know, you have this fee and that fee, and oh, you need to cash a check? Well, we're going to charge you a fee for that. Well, with cryptocurrency, the only time you normally have to pay a fee is if you're withdrawing or transferring, and there are ways, you know, to get around a lot of those high fees simply by transferring different types of currencies. So it was kind of bittersweet. I picked up 10 Neblios for 200 bucks, you know, and that was just about the price of them today. When I bought them, they were like $20 a piece, and, you know, they've fallen a little bit. So she kind of did good to sell me some, you know, because, you know, she sold them while they were still a little bit up there. She'd have done a lot better if she'd sold them to me a week and a half ago when they were 60 bucks. But, you know, that's just how this game goes sometimes. You know, you know, and the hard thing for me is with Neblio, and I've talked about that a few times in the past, that's one of my safety coins. That's one that if I'm trading a smaller coin and I'm making profit on that coin, I'm looking to put that into something. You know, I mean, obviously I want to continue to flip these altcoins, and I want to continue to build my Bitcoin up so that my portfolio builds, but you know, you don't want to, you know, you want to put certain percentages in certain types of investments, you know. A lot of guys will say, you know, you gamble with a certain percent of it, you save a certain percent of it, and then the rest of it, you know, you put into coins that you know are going to go somewhere one day. And Neblio is really one of those that I've always had a strong feeling about it. It's been one of the ones that I've been with since the very beginning. You know, my buddy Scott bought into this thing at ICO stage. They were 20 cents a piece, you know, and then, you know, like I said, a week and a half ago, they were $64, you know, so that's, you know, him with his 1,000 Neblios, he was extremely happy with the results on that. Of course, you know, I told him to go ahead and sell and buy back in, but, you know, he went ahead and held on to them, and now they're 20 bucks again, which that's another thing we should talk about. You know, when a coin really maxes out like that and it's really oversold and the price is so inflated, there's nothing wrong with selling your coins, even if you're hanging on to them for a long period of time, because if you know that it's so high up that it's got to drop, if you sell those coins while they're high, then what you do is you just wait until that drop comes back in, you put the entire order back in, you pick them up, and you take some profit off of it too. So that's a great way to flip and make a little bit of extra money on the side when you're doing this kind of stuff. You know, and that's in addition to your regular trades. You know, I mean, I might be looking for a coin to buy, but you know, if something that I'm already holding is shot up way high, you know, no reason not to sell it and then sit back and wait. You know, you just kind of bank that Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever you're buying with, just bank it back and wait for that price to fall back again so that you can recover your coins. You know, I mean, as far as day trading goes, that can be risky in itself because, you know, you buy, you know, sometimes you sell those coins at a profit and that coin doesn't go back down. That coin continues to climb and then you're just stuck. You know, you don't get to buy back in. So always use your judgment with something like that. But so what I've done, as promised, you know, we were going to talk about, you know, what trades have I made, what have I done with these. It was very hard for me to sell these Neblios. I mean, there was a certain part of me that said, you should just hang on to them and see if it hits 30 in a few days. But, you know, the fact is I'm not here to, I'm not here to try and do stuff like that and then have boring videos where nothing's happening. We're trying to do daily trades so that I can show that money can be made on a daily basis with this. So what I did was I got my Neblios first off. I went ahead and I traded all of my Neblios in for Bitcoin, and then I used all of the Bitcoin that I got to go into, what did I buy earlier? Ripple, excuse me. I bought Ripple. Ripple came in at like $1.19 when I bought into it, and it had a little tiny peak today of like $1.22, $1.23. And while I was in that little area, I said, you know what, I'm already ahead. I can make, 10, 20,000 Satoshi on a quick flip and buy something else. That's what I went ahead and did. We're starting small, we're taking smaller profits. But, the thing is, as long as you're gaining, that's all that really matters, and I didn't foresee Ripple taking off to $3 overnight tonight. So, that's why I went ahead and felt like doing that. And of course, what I did is after I took that little bit of profit, we went ahead and rolled over into Tron. I really wanted Tron to get down to about 5 cents, but we went ahead and I went ahead and bought in at like 6.5 cents. That's about where we're at with it, and we're going to hold that for a few days and see what happens. I think Tron will see a dime here. Maybe by the first of the week, midweek, something like that, we should see another little spike. Justin Sun has come out with another tweet. He's partnering with somebody else, and now the coin will probably fall again now that I've got it and he's partnering with somebody, but that's neither here nor there. Tron's eventually going to go up. All you folks that have bought in have been waiting for it to go up. The wait is going to come to a close here pretty soon as we see Bitcoin start to recover over this next month, and it will. The futures are predicting that Bitcoin is going to go up this month. That contract with Bitcoin with futures, I think it canceled at like 11 a.m. today. They had it set for low this month, and now that contract is up, now they're expecting that Bitcoin is going to climb, and the people are hedging their bets that it's going to do just that. So we're going to see exactly how much influence these whales have got in this market, and as far as the predictions that they're making, if we see that Bitcoin does indeed rise the way that they say that it's going to. And of course, when Bitcoin rises, after these coins stable out and start to come up with it, we'll start to see an increase in a lot of these altcoins as well. So that's my first trade on the video here. So if you're looking for trades today, obviously I'm calling Tron today. I don't have any real guarantees as to where it's going to be tomorrow. But the idea is that it is going to go up. So I hope you all have a great night. We're going to pick this up again in another day or so and see where Tron's at. Have a good evening. Thank you.